Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Nordic Ashes Remnants of Corruption video. Now normally I would say survivors of Ragnarok, but they've got a 2.0 release that introduced a brand new DLC, which the link to purchase it will be down in the description. But this brings new characters, a brand new game mode, and a whole lot more new meta progression as well that is separate from the base game and the Yggdrasil tree. So Yggdrasil won't work in this game mode, but this new tower does. There's some really cool things like this. When you obtain a reward relic, you can corrupt it, where it will then transfer it into another relic of higher rarity, but it will then ban whatever you corrupted, which is pretty cool because sometimes you don't want certain things. We get increased HP healing. We've got an important one. Start your run with a passive relic from your survivor's constellation. Start with our ultimate. And then there is an important one that I'm looking for. Allows rerolls. We can get an Ascension Crystal at level 21 as well as at level 8. Some rooms may be boosted in exchange for more corruption. Increase the number of destructibles, which give us gold and things like that. Such are your deeds that two deities will bless you. So we get a deity at the very beginning, and then there's another one at floor 25, which we won't see because we'll be playing on normal. And then there was something I wanted to show you, but now I'm not finding. Oh, yeah, the rewards at... No. Oh, yes. The rewards at the beginning of a room now appear with an extra common upgrade stat. And then we can also get this one over here where there's a chance for those to be rare. And then it goes to, there's a chance for them to be epic as well. So that's going to play a really important role in the game. We are going to be playing on the brand new survivor who's Garth. And we're going to be playing on one of the easiest mode. And then we'll obviously do harder modes as we go from there. But I wanted to show you guys the game from there. Over here, this is actually very important. So you can see here when an enemy is enlightened, there's a chance for them to be burned. Or when enlightened enemies that are already enlightened get enlightened again, there's a chance for them being paralyzed. Healing ourselves has a 50% chance of creating lightning emanating from you that damages bouncing and can paralyze. Or healing yourself has 50% chance of creating an energy wave around you that damages and can cause enlightenment. So these two are actually pretty good. This is 50% chance. I like that. We'll do that one. And now the shield is literally this aura around us, the flashing light that you can see. And we get potions as well as... gold from chests, so that's why I go for the more chest spawn in the game. Now, as you could see there, we destroyed a tower. What the tower does is create more enemies, so they're going to spawn from inside the tower, and that's going to cause you to deal or take more damage, and you'll see it gets a whole lot more difficult. This is now deity. We did speak about it, getting another one at floor 25, I think, or 21. The deity attacks enemies every 3 seconds, burning them. Increase the probability of finding fire relics significantly. And then level 1, burnt enemies receive more damage. Increase the damage by 10% for each fire relic. And then also the level 3 is going to be that our burn probably deals more damage. So we'll see. Okay, obtain 1 relic from another survivor. We're going to go and grab that. The other room was XP, which I don't think we really necessarily needed. I'm looking for damage and area, but anything damage and anything is actually perfect. The one thing you do want on every single weapon is going to be damage. I also would like more gold, but I don't think we're going to find that, unfortunately. Okay, these guys shoot projectiles at us, so we do want to kind of get rid of them as quickly as possible. And then area of effect... Oh, I think we'll take the area for now. Try and get everything defeated as quickly as possible. Alright, we got... This is actually pretty good for us. Ruby ring over here. So we're going to pick it up. And then I think we're going to spend gold to upgrade our relics. That seems like it's a pretty good option right now. So here, damage and effective probability again. I guess that's going to work. The one thing I didn't do is read to you what his passive was. It's a really long one. We start off with 2 hearts. In his mastery, he's got, you gain an additional heart, which is pretty good, as you can see there, plus 1 heart. These hearts regenerate over time on their own. That's only hearts he can gain. And then he has some enlightened blessing. I'm just, you can pause it and just read it for yourself. It's quite a long wall of text. And yeah, so essentially he just gets stronger. You can see above his dash bar, just by his feet, there's a 0 over there that can go to the number 1. When it does go to number 1, he gets enlightened and deals more damage, or can enlighten enemies, or you know, I didn't really read it properly. It was quite complicated for me at the time, so I do need to go through it, read it properly. But for now, I just wanted to play the character and see the tower on him. He might need some adjusting, he might not. He could be in a good space, I don't actually know. Over here, we get a big area. We also get a nice cooldown reduction. And then we aren't going to take the other 2. I don't think they're worth the gold cost. So we'll see where we can go from there. I thought we leveled up. Now, you can skip rooms, so we can skip 5 floors. There's only 15 floors on the very first level, so it's not really... I mean, it could be worth it. It's much of a muchness. But the one thing about doing it is if your character isn't strong in the beginning, like we aren't really strong, we'll show you now how weak we are, because we're going to battle fight a boss. But if you aren't strong, you're actually going to make yourself feel even worse when you go up to like the 8th floor, because you're going to be losing out on 5 more than 5 levels. You're going to be losing out on a whole lot of level ups. You're going to be losing out on a whole lot of room options. That could be a whole bunch of different things, like you could get gold, you could get upgrades. You know, there's so many options in this game mode. Of different things to make yourself more powerful, and you're going to lose out on all of those by not being there. Unfortunately, we did get hit there, so that's bad. When revived, there's a 50% chance of recovering that revive chance. Ooh, that could be really good for us right now. Oh, instead of healing, potions grant permanent random stats. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Wait, that sounds good, because we can't even get hearts. So it doesn't make sense to do that, but we are on a boss floor right now, which is going to be really hectic for us since we've only got our 2 lives. Okay, Corrupted Queen's actually a pretty decent one. So yes, we hit her with the Enlightenment as well. That's so good. Oh wait, get away from her. Okay, we can grab some movement speed here. She does have an attack where she shoots out at us. I need to get rid of these guys. Okay, we can't get hits again. So we need to just be careful here. I'm trying to get rid of these corruptions. Okay, we do have a revive, so that's fine. But it wasn't so good to use it so early, unfortunately. Okay, we managed to do it. Fantastic. Okay, we had Relic Exchanger. This is actually pretty good as well, the Astrids field, but we're not actually going to do anything here. We're going to exit that. That was just the only reward we could get from the room, so it is what it is. Miscellaneous. We could get another Survivor's Relic. A random reward could help us. And now we got damage and area. So at level 8 we actually get an Ascension Crystal. So hopefully that will be enough. And I think that room was just difficult because it was a boss room. So we'll see. Hopefully it won't be as difficult going forward. But having these enemies that cause poison puddles everywhere, I think, oh man, we might have to remove some of the corruption in the beginning of the game for some characters, because this could be very rough for them if we don't get strong enough. I am trying to increase my area of effect. You can definitely see a big difference between us now, area-wise, and what we were at the beginning of the game. But as soon as we get our ascension, we should be much, much stronger. Because there's a little trick that the game gives us. There's a chance to gain a double corruption shard. I'm going to grab Slingshot. That seems like it's not so good, but it is actually pretty good for us. And then we can obtain a random relic for our character as well. And we will go for Slingshot's damage and a projectile. Alright, I also don't have the visuals off a bit for other characters, you know, because there are sometimes when you get to like the 30th floor, things just get hectic and you need to try to survive. And not get hit by absolutely everything. Okay, these chickens are really hectic. I just think we need a little bit less of them in the game, please. There are so many. Luckily we do regenerate that heart, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we finished that floor pretty well. Grab the cooldown reduction, and now we've got when an enemy is enlightened, there's a chance to be burnt, or spinning light, a holy hammer. Holy hammer is very melee range though. Let's go spinning light and see how that goes for us. Sometimes it's better to just get the weapons though. Okay, we got the relic room. This is important now because the relic room is going to allow us to get a relic. If we find a purple quality relic, we can turn it into a legendary. I don't think there's Prism Light is legendary. It really just depends what relic we find. Some of them aren't worth making into legendaries. Some unique relics, or purple quality relics are actually better than rares. But you can find anything. We could find Reset, we could find Immunity Destroyer, we could find all those beautiful, you could find those Projectile Boost or the area one for per Ascension Crystal. So if we find that, we'll gain 150% area of effect sort of thing. So that could actually be massive for our character. So there is a chance to get something completely busted, or there's a chance to get something that's really bad. It's just really RNG and how well it's going to turn out for us. So let's see. It's not that, by the way. Just in case you're wondering, it ain't that. All right, so here it is. We were unlucky and we didn't get it. So I'm going to keep, let's see, create map that rotate around you, damaging enemies that step on them. Golden Dagger was actually pretty good. We did take, oh man, we needed bleed. We'll take the Golden Dagger. I'm not going to do the re-rolling and banishing for the corruption, because I feel like there's other better options that we can get. Okay, let's see. By the way, we did get a revive back. I don't actually know how we did, but we did. We've got another revive, which is fantastic. I'm happy to gain revives, please. Game, give me more. Somehow, magically. I am not complaining. Alright, so there we got the one underneath our feet. You actually heard our character moan or use a battle cry, if you want, whatever you want to call it. And I got to read the passive a bit better. But you guys can let me know if you paused it. Let me know what the passive does, because I'm struggling to understand it a little bit myself. Okay, cooldown, that's fine. And you just got to try and prioritize destroying these portals and staying away from the poison rats. Movement speed's going to be good. Unfortunately, we don't have another relic room, so we can't really do anything there. But we get damage and we get a double ascension. So now we can ascend our master shield, or we can ascend the shield and slingshot. But let's see. So shield or the protector, killing an enemy has a chance of shield shooting a spark. And when you hit, there's a chance of blocking the damage. So I'm actually going to take both. Seems pretty good. And we can go from there. Area of effect. And now we can either go get a visitor, so one random relic from another survivor. We can get shards, or we can get a relic from our constellation. We're going to go with our constellation first. And let's improve the Golden Dagger. Oh, by the way, this is another boss fight. So pop the ultimate. It doesn't look like it went onto the boss, which is a bit of a problem. But this boss isn't too difficult. Although I say that, and I'm taking a lot of damage from him. I don't know how we survived that. Holy moly, we lived. I don't know how we lived that. Holy helmet damage and area. Oh, projectiles could be good though. I'm gonna grab projectiles. That seems like a really good one. Okay, we survived. Now we can actually gain increased XP gain, or we can gain the light wave. I'm gonna go with XP with the holy pendant over here. And we can go for, I'm gonna go miscellaneous. And let's see what the game's gonna give us. Over here we can go for cooldown and... Oh man, we're having such bad luck with rooms actually. It's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's not much you can do about it. Gotta go with the flow. We could just retry and see if we get better luck. Sometimes you're gonna have hard luck and you're gonna have to just retry from the start, and you'll get better options, you'll get better rooms, you'll have a better time, and you'll feel stronger. We can pop our ultimate, doesn't really matter. It is still popping off. Just thought, I didn't know he shoots projectiles out of him. I've never noticed it. Go for, don't think we need attack speed, or maybe we'll just grab a little bit of attack speed. I don't think we can use attack speed in anything right now, but having a little bit of it won't kill us. And let's go pick up this over here. And damage. Okay, those portals are getting a lot harder to defeat now. +1 to bounce. I'm going to take it. It is legendary, but I don't think we need it right now. And we will take the... See, blue crystal is useless, so we'll take the... What do we have? We have a... No, we don't have a... Oh, yeah, actually we can. We'll go into the... Okay, good thing we took that. We're going to go into the forge room, which is going to allow us to upgrade our weapons. So let's grab that. Forge room, pretty decent, pretty good for anyone, any build. You'll see why. It does cost a lot of gold though, so don't go into forge room with like 5 gold. That would be a waste. Pop our ultimate again. Oops. We don't want to get hit by people. Gain damage. And just stay away from these projectiles. There we go, they're gone. And we have defeated 7,500 enemies. So we gained some corruption shards there. Cool. I think that might be a upgrade for every single character. Not just 1 or 2 of them. Also, luckily we had shields just pop up there. I think we blocked the attack with our ascension. So that was actually very clutch to block damage over there. Thank you so much for that 20% chance. And then I think we have a dash. Yes, we do. Didn't block that damage though, unfortunately. Area of effect. And here we get our upgrades, so we can go damage and cooldown. We can re-roll. I'm just looking for this over here. Damage is good. Area is good. I don't think we're worried about effective probability. Just want cooldown and that's actually really good. Very expensive, but I'll take it. And we can't afford anything else, so there you go. Big upgrades. Get the damage over there and more area of effect. And we can actually cheese this. We could go and get a shop by gnocchi, and then you skip a floor. We do get a little bit of... Oh, we actually made enough gold to get the mushroom. That is beautiful. That worked out beautifully. And then we can't really use a forge again, so we'll just go into the visitor's floor now. And here, damage and projectiles. And let's see how much more damage. This is probably going to feel so much better now. Yep. Now we just need that crit. Ooh, a healer. Good thing we took care of him quickly. I think it's these health bar or elite enemies are actually quite difficult. You have to be careful of them because they're the ones that are going to be shooting the the AoEs at you, and the AoEs are these guys, they're like rats, but the bosses will be shooting, or the elites will be shooting projectiles at you. Sorry, I'm trying to think of my wording. So you want to try and get rid of them as quickly as possible as well, so you don't have all these projectiles all over the map. And you don't have to worry about effective range for your XP attraction, because everything in the game gets sucked into your character at the end of the round. So don't feel like you have to pick up XP unless you need to level up like that second. You should be good. Alright, gain XP. Oh, look at this. Increase the damage of non-summoning relics by 50%. Beautiful. And this is the final floor for the day. And what do we get? We get some good upgrades over there. Corrupted Troll Boss. Let's pop our ultimate. It didn't even hit him, so yay for that. But as you can see, we're dealing good damage now at the end of the round. More than enough to take care of the boss. And as soon as the round ends, we actually got a bunch of levels. And that's it. You get levels or XP for your deities. You get your mastery levels. And you get to see like you would in every other game. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the DLC and the new game mode and the new characters as well. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.